Check the Francis G. Looking good, big boy. Shout out to my sponsors. Y'all see us. Grilled Party. Waiting on my guest. Yo, yo. Yo, yo. Send a, hold on. Oh, my baby.
Gully, what's going on?
What's going on, Pimp?
What's good? Peace, King.
Speak up just a little bit.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm moving around and stuff like that. Is that okay?
Say that again.
Shit. You can hear me. I want the sound. Now I'm moving around and stuff like that, but my sound is cool, right?
Yeah, we good now. We good.
All
We
right,
good. We
bet.
good. We good.
That's what's up.
About you start out by yourself. Tell everybody how you got the name Santos.
My name is Santos, the Human Torch. Santos stands for Stop at Nothing to Obtain Success. A name I had since I was 11 years old. You know what I'm saying? I cursed myself with that name because I knew I was always going to be successful.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Tell me how this came to be right now. Everything that's going on right now. Me personally, your name isn't new to me. I've been hearing about you for years. My man Turk used to speak about you all. He's halfway now. Yeah, your diss record and your rebuttals was the first time I've heard you. So why don't you give us a little bit of history on everything that's going on right now? OT, he dissed a lot of people, but your name seemed to have history. So bring us up to date.
Well, just what happened with that. You mean with how that whole situation started, the battle wise?
Yeah.
Battle wise, he called out a bunch of people from my city. He said he was better than the whole DVD era, and you know what I mean, nobody could stop him basically. So I felt entitled to speak up because those are my peers for one. For two, I feel like I'm the nicest nigga in the world. So whenever somebody challenged me to a duel, I like it. And
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Then he was like, I guess, I wasn't really talking to you, but I'm from your era. And I felt like we from the same era. Those guys is from the era before us. So I feel like if you want to take shots at anybody, go at somebody from your era. Somebody that can keep up with you. You know what I'm saying? Like me. You know what I mean? Somebody that's gonna smoke you, basically. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I felt. So that's how I carried it out.
Okay, so Touch Money, that's a little bit before your time.
Yeah, but I grew up, you know what I'm saying, listening to those guys, watching those DVDs. A lot of those dudes are personal friends of mine. KABOOM is a personal friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? A lot of, like, so, you know what I mean? Like, Young Hot, all those guys, they from my neighborhood. So, yeah.
Shout out
My
to
nigga Touch Money Nah is really my old head. You feel what I'm saying? You ask him, he gonna tell you I'm Touch Money. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? Them guys are older than me. I wasn't from that era. I tried to battle bricks when I was 13. You know what I mean? That goes to show you how long I've been around.
Okay. Damn, you fucked me up with that. Okay, you took exception to it because you are of his era.
Yes, sir. And I'm a spitter. Like I'm just one of those spitters that's battlefield tested. Like you can't self-proclaim being the nicest and you haven't battled nobody. I grew up battling. Like in my neighborhood in West Philadelphia, before I ever was like a real rapper and people knew who I was, I had to battle for my respect. Everybody, when you niggas said they was nice, they came and got me. Like, no, you got to battle my young boy. So my that always been my heart. My mentality growing up always been, well, if you say you're nice, you got to battle somebody that's nicer than you.
Right. On some of the diss records, you were saying you articulated in a manner that would give the listener the feel that y'all had a history. You said, you said that he took your style and a bunch of other shit. So give me some history on your personal relationship with him. Did you have a relationship with him?
I'm not gonna speak too deep on it, but I'm gonna say that I took interest in him. I was the first rapper to take interest in him. You know what I'm saying? When he came out. Well, not when he came out. When he first came around, and I heard him rap, I was just like, "Yo, you hot as shit, bro! Like, what's your name?" All right, now fuck that. Rap, yo. And I used to do like different like little podcasts. And my shit clicked off. You can hear me, right? I used
Okay.
to do like a lot of radio stations and interviews and a lot of rap radio stations and shit like that. So I would bring him along and be like, yo, spit some shit. And then hearing like, yo, that white boy is crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I was the first one that like took, you know, an interest in him and really wanted him to win. I really wanted him to win. So I gave him every tool that I had. You know what I'm saying? I introduced him to half of his team. A lot of people that's still around him was my friends before he knew him. You know what I'm saying? Like I just wanted him to win. And things start working in his favor, and I feel like he got a little Hollywood. That's all. So I never said nothing about it. But when this came up, I used that as an opportunity to, all right, well, nigga, let's battle. You feel me?
Okay. So in a nutshell, you was kind of like a mentor in the beginning.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And
Absolutely.
at which point did you feel that there might have been some acrimony, or you might have felt that he was feeling himself?
You know, when I would reach out, anybody in the city that I've been working with recently, all the Philly legends, all the Philly goats, and I'm gonna get to that later about respecting your era that came before you. That's another reason I had to spank you, because you gotta respect the era that came before you. So anybody from my era or before, I reach out with, I work, we do songs together, we do projects. I got a movie called Trapped in the Trenches. It's like a series, more like, because they're like storytelling, but I'm acting in it. So it's like something brand new and it's fresh from the city. And I've been working with a lot of artists from Philly with big names, and everybody has been coming through and working with me. Anybody that hasn't, it's because they time schedules didn't work up or whatever. But when I reached out to him, you know what I mean? I didn't like the response. I got like a real Hollywood response. And I expected him to be like full go, like, Toasty, whatever you need. But whatever, I get it. I get sometimes you might not have time, or things just might not work out, or it might not be beneficial for you at the time. But if we doing what's beneficial and doing it like that, I just feel like that's fake. If we got a beneficial game, because you was never beneficial for me when I had you around. So I just kind of feel like I just like when people keep the same energy that I give. That's all. I'm a
You
fair
did.
guy. I'm a fair guy.
You remixed the Streets is Watching project, right?
Yes, that's on Trapped in the Trenches. You paying attention. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
yeah. This is leading up to something. Do you think that this encounter right here might have did something for you in totality? You know, sometimes your blessings come in a different, different packages and shit like that.
Yes,
Now,
sir. I do.
I was kind of introduced to your body of work because of this battle, and then I went to on the internet, and I found your channel whenever, and I started watching. You have recent shit that's been put out that didn't really get no reception.
I agree.
And so now that this is going on, you know, it might be a great a great time for Santos in totality. How you feel about looking at it from that perspective, though?
I agree, man. I really do think so, because even we was having a conversation with his, and he was saying stuff like yeah, well, we can put toast up on the page, put toast on OT page, people. I like the
Great. Damn, I'm gonna punch him out, bring him back in, yo, cause he buffering like a motherfucker. Damn, we was grooving.
Damn. Can you hear me?
You was you was buffering for a minute.
My bad. I'm driving. I'm about to get in a better reception area. You can hear me now?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. All right, so boom. Some of your projects, like the Streets is Watching project, that was kind of like recently released, and it was unique and fire. I went and checked it out myself. This might have, been like a marketing situation that actually put a little bit of focus on you from top to bottom, and that I wouldn't view that as no diss or nothing like that, because prior to this confrontation between you and OT, it wasn't a whole lot going on in Philly musically. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
A lot of people been hurting, shit like that. Now, a lot of people was able to feed off this little energy that was injected into the internet. KABOOM made a song. SHELLIANO made a song. You put out a couple joints. I don't know what's up with NH and Joey, but in totality, it kind of like put the focus back on Philly and shit. So
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like it. You know what I'm saying? How far you feel that this shit gonna go?
Nowhere. I mean, it's already kind of over with. They kind of already waved the white flag because I don't stop. Like, if you keep going, I'm gonna keep going. I do not stop. I got a million bars, bro. Like, this is where I come from. I'm cut from this cloth. As much as you got, I'm gonna go till you stop. I'm gonna go till you tap out. So it was good that he just stopped now.
Talking about that,
So it's gonna get worse.
Memberships.
You know what I mean? I got a new membership joint that I just dropped. That joint is crazy. You know what I mean? So I'm just on to the music. I'm right back to the music till somebody say my name, and I gotta come right back for them. You feel what I'm saying? But that's that and you know, in a nutshell though, that's what that whole thing was about. He took my whole style, ran with it. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be running around telling people, yo, fight me, and you using my moves.
Yeah, that shit corny. He said that stupid shit to me. He down to fight everybody. He gonna get slid with that stupid shit.
Oh no, no, that he had to apologize for that. But no, I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about lyrically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He had to, but yeah, I was talking about lyrically, like you know what I mean, challenging people to a duel, like with another nigga style. So it's like I'm using your moves to beat these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, come see the originator. Just come battle the originator with that shit and see if that's gonna work with me.
How you feel about the response you're getting from the the diss track you put out in the freestyle? I like the freestyle.
Thank you. A lot of people discredited the freestyle because it was a jab. You know what I'm saying? It was a strategic jab. You know what I mean? I didn't want to swing for the knockout punch in the first round. I wanted to bait him in.
I
Gully, how you feel about that third on that last one you just?
How you feel about the last one? The spin the block.
I ain't get to do the knowledge on. I only heard it one time. Okay. But the one that you did in the studio, whatever, the play on words with the letters OT, that shit was crazy. After it took me, I think 3 times to understand that you did that and shit. And I'm like, damn, that's that shit. So, people didn't get a chance to see you get your shit off probably, man, outside of, Philadelphia, Jersey and shit like that. Right. But right now, this is it. Tell me how you got the Human Torch.
See, the Human Torch, that's been Johnny Storm. That's been the thing since I was like 16. When I stopped writing on paper and I started writing in my head, I started calling myself the Human Torch because I started learning how to just ignite my flame just out of thin air. You know what I'm saying? Just without a pen, without a paper, without a beat. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was 16, I formed that skill and I felt like I was the Human Torch. So I started calling myself Johnny Storm. And everybody in my neighborhood, they called me that because I was a battle rapper. You know what I mean? I used to battle niggas and shit. So motherfuckers like, come on, flame on. You know what I'm saying? That was like a moniker for me.
What you think about the joint that he did off Verbal Intercourse?
That was dope. I love Wu-Tang. That's why I used the Wu-Tang flip. I know you would love the Clan, all of that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm smart, man. I'm a smart battle rapper.
Yeah. Excellent recovery on that.
Thank you.
Excellent recovery. All right, man. I just want to get an idea of what was going on, man, from the horse's mouth and shit. Tell my viewers where they can hear your music at, where they can catch you at online.
I'm on everything on all platforms, Santos LB4R or Santos the Human Torch. I'm dropping a project called Membership this weekend. Right now it's already uploaded. I'm just waiting for everything to come back. So it'll be up there this weekend and it'll be under Santos LB4R on all platforms.
Check out that on iTunes.
Yeah, I got shit on iTunes. So you can type in Santos the Human Torch, everything will pop up. If you type that YouTube or Google search anything, Santos the Human Torch, everything will pop up on me.
All right, we on it. So as far as right now, you done with the battle? You done or you still firing off?
He waved the white flag, so I gotta chill or it's gonna look like I'm picking on him.
Right.
He said, nah, I'm cool. So
barking up the wrong tree. I thought that was kind of like some sucker shit to throw some darts at some of them veterans. Like it was a time when shit, Reed Dollars was one of the faces of Philadelphia and shit.
Exactly.
Battling New York, battling Harrisburg and shit like that to come from elsewhere and disrespect that's just ridiculous. I knew y'all was gonna get on his ass.
Got to, because like I said, you gotta respect the era that came before you because we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for those guys. If it wasn't for Too Raw for the Streets, it wouldn't be a Headshots. If it wasn't for Headshots, it wouldn't be We Run the Streets. So you know what I'm saying? Everything has that, its time and place. And I'm from the We Run the Streets era. So what would I look like disrespecting Headshots or Too Raw for the Streets when if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have a platform?
Right. I don't think he understand how uncool that shit was.
Right.
Straight up. So
I had to spank him for that.
it's Johnny Mac fault. Johnny Mac. Johnny Mac. Hey Mac, you be with that bullshit. You gassed him up, my nigga. You gassed him up, man. He run around here kicking over buildings now, man. You done got these niggas on his ass. But Mac, you a part of the problem. You gassed him up. Nah, I'm fuck with you, Mac, man. I appreciate you, though.
Nigga.
Those, I appreciate you coming through, man. Everybody, I hope y'all come through and fuck with this new projects. Y'all check out that Streets is Watching shit.
Yeah, it's called Trapped in the Trenches. If you type in Trapped in the Trenches on YouTube, it'll all pull up. I'm 3 episodes in. It's 5 episodes. It's a 5-part series for season 1. The first one was Warning, the Biggie beat. Second one, the Streets is Watching, the one you speak of. The third one, a week ago.
Oh man, see, I didn't get past.
That's episode 1, 2, and 3.
I was so fucked up about the whole shit. So okay, I gotta go back and fuck with that. I'm glad that niggas is doing creative shit like that. It kind of remind me of something that you probably would have seen in the DVD era.
Right.
Fire. It's fire. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Part 4 was I got a story to tell. Part 5, the 10 perk commandments. So yeah, man.
This nigga said the 10 perk commandment.
Get out of here. Why don't you give me your top? You got a top 5 Philly MCs? Some
Top
people
5. Spado, Spit It. Well, Beans first. Beanie Siegel, Spado, Spitich. My last 2. Young Chris. That first 4 is definitely solid. This is just my personal favorite MCs from Philly.
right?
And, at number 5. That's kind of hard. Because it's a lot of rappers.
Tell my viewers.
Spit It? Yeah, that's my fucking guy. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite rappers.
Tell my tell my viewers something about this guy right here.
Hey, look, more than a soldier, I'm the definition of it. I jot down thoughts and express it to the public. And for my peeps that live in sections where it's gutted, they feel me, even though I never let a nigga touch it. Mom, when I die, please dress a nigga rugged. Until then, I be riding reckless in the cutlass, swerving through lanes, burning some things, going Dutch after Dutch, trying to burn away the. Yo, man, that nigga was one of the illest, man.
But listen, they come out of
and Rucky too.
Chops and
Rucky.
That Chops and Rucky birthed that nigga's style, like real.
Shout out to Chops and Rucky too.
Shout out them RP rep.
RP RU. You
No
feel
doubt.
me? At number 5, man. Fuck. Who you giving to number 5?
Who you name?
We gonna give it to Rucky. We just gonna give it to Rucky just cause. You feel what I'm saying? I think we gonna give it to Rucky. Because we saying him all the time.
He was the first nigga on Power 99 going for like at least a 45-minute straight.
They kind of started that.
Not stopping. Like if y'all go back in the days, like this is when Beanie Siegel first dropped that what's his first mixtape with Cosmic?
Strictly there's a Beanie Mac joint.
When he first dropped that
Best of Beans joint.
The Best of Beans. You know, Major Figures was running around. He had these young boys called Chops and Rucky. Yeah. And them niggas changed the whole style.
That's a fact. I'm gonna give it to Rucky. I'm gonna give it to Rucky number 5.
So yeah.
Oh, no doubt. I appreciate y'all making that Philadelphia history here. Ain't nobody ever said that shit on here. I know who Rucky is. I didn't heard about him, but yeah, I have a testimony behind it. So yeah, I appreciate you for coming through, my nigga. Going to give me a drop, and I'm gonna get up out of here. We'll do this again sometime.
Say no more, man. This Santos, the Human Torch, LB for our nation, Gully TV. You need a membership.
Yeah, shout out to Gully TV, man. That was, hey, Gully, that was me in them comments when you was like, salute Martins, da-da-da. I was like, yo, you need to check out Santos. That's why real niggas do real things. I fucks with you.
We put it together. Appreciate y'all.
I love
Eddie Morris, what up? Eddie Morris, what up?
Eddie.
Oh, yeah, that nigga hot too.
OG Eddie, that's my nigga too.
That's another hot
nigga.
That's
my nigga in real life. Eddie an animal.
Yeah, veteran. Shout out to Morris, man. I appreciate
y'all. Shout out to
Cree
Forge too, man.
Yeah, you got to throw Cree in there too.
Shout out to Cree.
Yeah. All right, y'all. One.
All right, salute.